Okay, hi everybody. After a long break, it's time to continue the MSQ. Alright, let's hit up the Doom train. Using our onboard systems, I should be able to monitor you from the locomotive, and you'll be able to hear me. I think I got that voice totally wrong, but whatever, let's go. I had to gear up a little bit for this one, though. L1 radius. Okay, let's see how long this queue takes. Hopefully this won't take too long to wait, and hopefully we won't get any DCs either. So I'm just gonna chill right now. Time to wait. I haven't watched any guides for this or anything, and I've been ducking spoilers for the last week, so I don't know how this fight goes. I might die a little. But that's fine, right? Right? So I had to gear up for this fight because the minimum eye level is 745, and before I started I was at 737. So basically I went and grabbed all of the quote-unquote magical girl armor, and now I'm at a hefty 770, so that should be enough for this fight. And I also grabbed one of the new hairdos. I think it's alright. I'll have to get used to it and see what it goes well with. But, sure, why not? I'm just hoping that we won't suffer any DCs, whether from DDoS or other issues. Get through the fight. I'm hoping to finish the MSQ for 7.4 today, so I can stop ducking spoilers and jump into all of the post-patch discussion that's been going on. There we go. Let's go. Whoa, what the heck is this? What's this?
What in the... You're still on board, right? Ethereal! Arms? Disconnect the car! Quick! Jump on the next one! Thunder of heaven!
All right. And everybody's gone already. Okay. Thank you for the party. Okay, let's go.
Phew. No more adventures, thank you. That was enough bravery for a lifetime. But we did it! We stopped the Doom Train. Well, mostly you did. Before we can celebrate, though, we need to make sure Treno's secure. As I feared, stray beasts to the south. I've lost track of how many times I've asked you for help, but I need your help again.
Sure thing. Okay, let's go. This looks like a solo duty. I have to believe that Annie will be safe with your comrades while we attend to matters elsewhere. I'll see to the wounded. You try not to join them, alright? Okay, let's go.
No!
Can you stand?
Yeah, yes! Thank you so much. There were others being attacked over by the canal. Could you possibly...
Of course, I'll go right away. The rest of you should get to the town hall. I can't leave anyone behind. I won't.
Okay, role play.
Best make sure the evacuation route is clear first.
Okay. I don't know what I'm doing, so here we go. more players. Let's go.
Done. Now to aid those people by the canal.
Okay, let's go. How do I get there?
Help!
Help is on the way!
Cool. Okay, get to
There may
safety.
be other stragglers.
Okay. I was so scared. I couldn't even move. Silly, isn't it? My wife and I will be making for town hall straight away. You have my word on that. If you're determined to check on everyone, I won't complain, but do be careful. Come on, be careful.
That breeze is awfully warm. Oh no!
Our home!
First things first, the fire. To take a leaf out of Y'shtola's book.
There we go. What sort of magic was that? I've never seen the like. Priorities. Yes, I'm going to run away and we can talk about it later. It was you that put out the fire? How will I ever thank you? Now that we know it won't be spreading any further, we can take shelter until this is over.
Not a moment too soon. I hope that was the worst of it.
Somebody help!
A voice. Further out. I'll take care of this. Make for shelter.
Wow.
How many are there? Is that all of them? A behemoth!
We cut that rather close.
Thank goodness you're all right.
Ayane has finished the repairs. We need only hold the line until the barrier is in place.
And hold the line we will, together.
Let's go. Let's go.
I can still fight. I can.
I have no doubt!
Keep away from the clouds!
If I never see another storm... Nowhere is safe with so many of them.
Some friendly winds, if you please.
It worked!
How fortunate that bird made such an impression.
The Levin grows more volatile. Something is coming!
Ball lightning! Yshtola, Steam, lend me your strength!
The two of us will disperse these balls of lightning!
Just keep the lightning at bay a little longer! Take cover behind the Spriggan! The tide is turning! Press the attack!
Yes!
I must say, that was an incredible performance.
Remind me to never stand in your way.
Flatterer. What is it?
The barrier is restored. The people of Treno may rest easy once more.
The perimeter is clear, everyone. And thanks to our guests, the Doom Train has been destroyed. Last but not least, Ayane's fixed the barrier. We don't need to worry about beasts anymore. This calls for a celebration.
The Doom Train is gone for good.
That's our Ayane.
They're safe. All of them. Alila? Kryl, does the name Alila mean aught to you?
My mother. Did you know her?
I'm sorry, my dear. We should get you patched up before aught else. Alila's story and that of the key are one and the same. After you've rested and recovered, I'll tell you the tale. You have no cause to fret, I promise you. While Lummel forgot to give the order, bless him, there's work to be done ere we can celebrate. First and foremost, we must see to any injured. Come and find me at Town Hall when you're ready.
Without further delay, then.
You needn't mind me. My injuries are far from severe.
But your curiosity is another matter, is it not? Your feet will deliver you to Miaili all the swifter if you can actually walk on them.
Wow, that was something. After that battle, I think we all required a moment. You had better get some rest too. I mean it. Exhaustion aside, Cryle sustained no injuries you need worry over. To think Miali knew Kryle's mother, I too am eager to hear the details. While I would rather not have tumbled to the pavement in front of half the city, I am none the worse for wear, thanks to Y'shtola. But what of yourself? If you have any hurts, we can tend to them now, before we see Miali. Okay, let's keep going. Curious, isn't it? I want to know more than anything, yet part of me is still terrified. But having come so far, I can't turn from the truth now. If everyone is feeling up to it, let us go and have our answers. How should we celebrate? A proper carnival, I'd say. Go this way. Oh, okay. I guess I can go this way. At last, a little peace. Time to get things done. There you are. Don't scare me like that. Ah, I feel as right as rain. Then let's get to work. You don't smell dodo around here, right? I think that was doo-doo. Doo-doo. In my MMORPG, doo-doo. Okay, sure, whatever. I really can't thank you enough for saving us from the Doom Train. You should have heard the cheer from town as Lummel's announcement. Did you hear it? It was pretty loud. I find myself feeling anxious on Kryle's behalf. Ah, our new friends. Do you know why Grandmother called us here? Both Ayani and I neglected to ask. How are you faring? I hope you've recovered from your brush with the Doom Train. And did I hear something about a behemoth? I had every confidence Lummel would be safe in your company, but it heartens me to see him unharmed nonetheless. While the key is to be the main topic of our conversation, there's no telling what else Miali might reveal. It's alright, I'm ready to hear it.
Ere I begin my tale, there is something about our family that you need to understand. We are descendants of the Speakers of Eld, and I myself am the latest to inherit the role. even as we do our utmost to ensure our people's welfare in our adopted home, it has ever been our duty to find a means to return whence we came. Alas, our ancestral treasure never did answer our prayers. And that left my elder sister, the previous speaker, mired in doubt. It was then, when she was at her most vulnerable, that preservation reached out to her.
The key is none other than that relic, and it has been in the safekeeping of our people since time immemorial.
Yes. When lightning threatened this world, we attempted to use the key to flee again, like our ancestors once did. Alas, no matter what we tried, we couldn't invoke its power. We had all but given up when Preservation approached us with an offer of partnership.
We've heard this part before, from my parents' memories. My mother was your sister.
She was, which makes you an heir to the Speaker's legacy. The last message I received from your parents said that in order to thwart Preservation's design, they must send away both their daughter and the key. I now understand what became of the former. As for the latter, through conversing with your friends, I gleaned with whom it currently resides.
And is it your wish that we give it back?
We Milala are the people of Treno now. Here is where we've put down our roots. The moment Elila relinquished the key, she relinquished our claim to it as well. But be that as it may, my sister gave up not only her life, but her darling daughter to prevent its misuse. It is my duty to ensure that its new bearer is worthy. So, should it answer your call as it never did ours, how would you use the key's power?
To explore worlds is yet unknown to us.
For some, that might be a self-serving end. But your deeds are proof that I needn't worry. And what's more, there's your friendship with my niece. I dare say that speaks well of your character.
By the by, do you have any records pertaining to the key here in Treno?
Would that we did. But Elila took everything with her when she joined Preservation. If aught remains, it would be in Alexandria.
And so we find ourselves returned to our original course.
Shale may have made some progress. Perhaps it's time to bring our visit to an end. But by that, I don't mean to say that I don't feel welcome in Treno. You've all been so kind and accommodating. And in many ways, it's my hometown. It's just that, well,
It's all right, my dear. It is true that some feel bound by blood or birthplace, but I don't believe that your parents would have wanted that for you. They devoted their lives to understanding the key so that future generations would not be burdened by it. As we have chosen Treno, so too should you choose the place you call home. A place where you can bloom and grow with fearless joy.
I will.
We must give you a proper send-off, though. Wait for us by the gate, will you? A word of caution, Keeper of the Key. As you know, it is a relic that has traveled across centuries and worlds, passing through countless hands. Oft beckoning to those ruled by ambition or avarice. Indeed, some have wondered if it chooses its master. But I believe differently. I believe that some inexorable force, call it fate, if you will, ushers it from one bearer to the next. Be wary, for fate's regard now falls upon you.
Interesting. Okay. Where to now? That was pretty cool. Okay, let's get going. Let's see what the next step is in this journey. These ones are coming along beautifully. If the Milala's records were in preservation's possession, I doubt they ever relinquished them. That knowledge must await us back in Alexandria. I can't believe I have living relatives here, and that they make it seem so simple. Maybe it's enough to just be Cryo. Nomo and Ayane have gone to summon the other Milala we've met from across the city. Cryo looks like she just seen the first ray of sunlight on a cloudy day. I'm glad she found that which she sought.
Thank you all for everything.
We're the ones who should be thanking you. You fought so many times for us.
I've tended to the people's immediate hurts, but see that they receive appropriate care as they recover.
I still can't believe you took down the Doom Train. Just like that. You're my hero, truly. And I'm sure Mum and Dad and everyone else we lost will rest easier now that it can never hurt anyone again.
For my part, I cannot thank you enough for supporting my plan for the barrier. Not to mention that we wouldn't even have the Electrope to restore it without your aid. I can't wait to see what else we can do now that the mine is back in service. Cryle. O life, flourish on this faraway shore. Unfurl your fragile petals with fearless joy. Let this sky grant shelter from darkest storm, and here bloom, hand in hand, forevermore. Remember that, will you? Whatever shore you choose.
Of course, those words and our people will always be in my heart.
After so long without her, I had begun to forget what my sister was like. Her face, her voice, fading like the mist. All I could remember clearly was her resolve as we parted for the last time. But now I've seen her again. In you, sweetheart. For bringing her back to me. It is a joy to have met you, Cryle.
You too, Aunt Miaili.
I know your home lies far from here, but to us you'll always be family. Come and see us once in a while. Won't you?
I will. My comrades have found a treatment for Levin's sickness, so I'll bring it to Treno as soon as I can.
My, you certainly have no shortage of accomplished friends. We'll await your return, my dear. Life is full of surprises when one lives in hope. Isn't that right, Delilah?
Wow. Though we're still in the 9th, it hardly feels like it up here. What a wonder. Once we're back in Solution 9, I should like to relax with a hot cup of tea. If safe and reliable airship travel to Treno were possible, it would cut down on the length and danger of the journey. It still feels a bit like I'm dreaming, but even should I wake, I'll remember it. I'll remember them. On a practical note, I am more certain than ever that Shale's work will yield vital insights into the key. I look forward to speaking with her when we arrive in Solution 9. If you don't mind, might we first make our way to Resolution? Gosan will be wondering about my absence. Heavens, yes, I apologize for keeping you from your duties for so long. Think nothing of it. I was more than happy to be a part of your adventure, and Gosan will forgive me once I tell him of Treno. Okay, back to Resolution. Though we learned little about the Asians, our sojourn was more than worthwhile. We're back! According to the people of Treno, there are yet other settlements in the 9th. We shall have to seek them out one day. Gosan hasn't worn his regulator since his memory was restored. The experience must have affected him deeply. Ah, this explains much. I wonder why I had seen neither hide nor hair of your majesty these past days. May I ask where you have been? It's quite a long story. However stalwart your companions, traversing the Mist Continent with no knowledge of what awaited was extraordinarily reckless. That I can't deny, but it availed as much. We had the opportunity to resume diplomatic relations with a longtime ally. And as I did not, in fact, come to harm, all is well that ends well? Should you feel compelled to go to any other excursion in the future, I expect that you will notify me beforehand. Yes, of course. It was remiss of me. I apologize. Duty's call is most insistent. Nevertheless, whenever you require my aid, please do not hesitate to seek it. You're back. How'd it go? Did you find a way down? We found a lot. Treno? I've heard the name. Incredible that it sheltered the Milala all this time. What's more, the mayor was able to share the story of the key from her perspective. She believes that the historical documents pertaining to it are stored in Preservation's archives. They could be, though our work isn't done yet. We've made progress on the decryption. I was on my way to the containment complex to review the data in situ. In that case, allow me to accompany you. Though it may be incomplete, I should like to review the information available. We'll contact you as soon as we've made some sense of it. In the meantime, might I suggest that our warrior of light get a good night's sleep or two? You never know what manner of hellish technology will be after us next. And Krile, I assume you'll be wanting to familiarize yourself with the care and feeding of porksies. Indeed, while I'm aware of the principles, I was needed elsewhere when the others were treating the Levin afflicted. I shall have to ask Ishtola to instruct me. 'Tis the least I can do for my family. I intend to visit them whenever possible, but my home will always be here in the source. There's nowhere I'd rather be.
Now, there is much to be done. With access to the mine restored, I'd like to explore methods to expand our food production systems. I look forward to your insights.
Oh, my poor heart. I only meant to steal a glimpse while we were in the area. But our eyes definitely met, didn't they? Oh, that's not ideal. Such fearsome instincts to perceive me as a threat in an instant. But I shouldn't be surprised. It's the Source's vaunted hero, after all.
Halmarut!
Oh, dear me! Oh.
One need hardly be the warrior of light to notice you. You're far from subtle. As if the horns and scales weren't enough, you insist upon dressing for another century. Those clothes must be as old as I am. Where is your robe?
You mean the robe that practically announces me as an Ascian? Not that I don't intend to reveal that detail, but it will be at a time of my choosing. Besides, if one of us can't help but draw the eye, it's you. Oh, Calyx, how you've grown. Smaller, that is. And surprisingly cute-ish.
Put me down.
Jests aside, we will be departing the 9th all too soon. If you wish to say your goodbyes, I could find you a vessel and mold it to match your preferred presentation.
Don't you dare. I will not debase myself by occupying a living body ever again. And in any case, to travel the rift as you do requires the shedding of one's flesh, does it not?
I apologize if I upset you. Your understanding is, in essence, correct. The magics cannot bring a vessel through the rift. Ergo, you must discard it and assume a form of pure ether until you reach the other side. However, that doesn't mean you need discard everything like so much refuse. Using fissures such as this, one can easily send small amounts of matter between reflections. Matter such as your archived memories.
All the more reason to remain as I am. At present, I could pass through a fissure myself. And as this form suffices for surveying the material realm, I see no reason to expend effort searching for a replacement. I wish only to observe. That is enough.
Very well. I shan't press. Nevertheless, odd though you may look, I would encourage you to bid farewell to those to whom you have attachment. For now that you failed, unless our hero changes course, this world is doomed to die.
I had hoped to banish death from their lives. Why should it come to all, whether they will it or no? Why must any accept this burden and grief? It was never about any one person. So no, there are none with whom I would exchange fond farewells. But so long as mankind yet survives, I can hold fast to my faith. That my life's work might again bring someone's salvation.
Hold fast you must, as we press ever onward. For soon it begins, and every world shall tremble. The Winterers must be prepared to outlast the great withering to come.
That's your ominous prediction, is it?
No, it's nature's proclamation. Can't you hear it? It echoes in the silence, left by the will of the star.
Wow, that seems to be it for the MSQ at this point. Were it not for my ties to the source, I would not be able to treat those afflicted with leaven sickness, nor potentially aid my people in other ways as well, as I very much intend to. There are still so many questions I wish to ask Miali about my parents, and even more I hope to learn about the rest of the family. Warm fare thee wells can ease the sting of partings, as we come to terms with an absence not soon forgotten. To tell those we hold dear what they've meant to us, and to wish them the best, we should seize that chance whensoever we can. Wow. And now I'm at the point where I'm not sure what to do. Let's see what we got here. We have a Doom Train card. Nice. An Orchestrion roll. Dark City Trino. Use those. Okay. Well, for me it's about dinner time, so thank you everyone who came along for this little journey. That's all the MSQ for now. There's other stuff I'll do, but probably not tonight. So until next time, thank you so much. Bye-bye.